MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Bob Vila will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Jimmy Rollins is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Clemente moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Chase Utley.
So coming to the plate, Chase Utley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull the trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Vila, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Right to him. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Digging in, Ryan Howard. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch.
1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Ready now, Bill Mazeroski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
The pitch. A ball and no strikes. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Throw over by Schmidt is right there for route number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Coming to the plate now, Roberto Clemente. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping up now, Ralph Kiner looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hamels into the windup and delivers. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still no score. At the plate, Mike Schmidt. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Mike Schmidt.
And now a pitch on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A ball and a strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
That's it. The left fielder, Pat Burrell.
In now, Pat Burrell. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The 0-1. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
set to get his evening at the plate started, Johnny Callison. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Schmidt on third. Burrell is at second with nobody out. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
At the plate now, Lenny Dykes. No balls and 1 strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
The 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Callison is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, you know, Dero, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs, but if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Stepping in now, Darren Dalton, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 35, Cole Hamels.
Now batting, Cole Hamels. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Here's the first pitch to him, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Stargell is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, the shortstop.
Into the box, Jimmy Rollins. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. with 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Phillies on top, 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Circle change, too low, ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Pop Stargell. Hit in the air to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Bobby Bonilla.
So striding forward now, Bobby Bonilla. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Andy Van Slyke comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runners on first with one down. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Arky Vaughan, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Hamels comes set. Here's the first pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Hit down the line at first. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Chase Utley. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Hit hard but foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The first baseman,
Stepping in, Ryan Howard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate, Mike Schmidt. He grounds it sharply to third. Reined in. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Bob Vila, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Bob Vila.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch out. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently second best on this Philly ball club in that department. Up next for the Buccos, Bill Mazeroski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later, over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, and the Pirates have struck for a run. It's now a 3-1 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, Roberto Clemente, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Popped him up. Utley calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ralph Kiner, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses, 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Pat Burrell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The right fielder, number 6.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Johnny Callison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Count even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 4.
So stepping in, Lenny Dykes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it's still 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dykes is right there, 1 down.
Now that.
Stepping in, Bobby Bonilla. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Andy Van Slyke. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dykes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. At the plate, Archie Vaughn. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Strike taken up in the zone. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Callison is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Darren Dalton.
Darren Dalton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cole Hamels. First pitch on its way. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he misses again, 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kiner comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jimmy Rollins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that pitch is out.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. This one's down to third. He's got it. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Chase Utley is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Hit hard up the middle, fielded cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, Tony Pena.
The catcher, Tony.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in and looking for more, Bill Mazeroski comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Grounded down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Ready once again, Roberto Clemente. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. They still trail it here 3-1. Bob Friend takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 19, Bob Friend.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the imposing power bat, Ryan Howard. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. Weakly hit towards first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Schmidt. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Pat Burrell. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
So now to the plate, Johnny Callison, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Hit hard on the ground is short. Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ralph Kiner.
The left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Lifted into center field. Dykes is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in once again, Willie Stargell. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
To the plate now, Bobby Bonilla, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hamels has his sign. 1-0 on its way. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Buccos have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate now, Andy Van Slyke. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bucs draw a bit closer on this solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Now at the plate, Lenny Dykes.
The center fielder, Lenny Dykes.
First pitch on its way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the catcher.
Standing in, Darren Dalton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Popped up. And there's out number 2. Chuck Klein is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 3, Chuck Klein.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. 258 the average to begin play. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Phillies down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Aaron Nola gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Aaron Nola.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Arky Vaughn.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw over by Schmidt is right there for out number 1.
Now back.
Standing in, Tony Pena. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
And that's over. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And the pitch on 2-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The pitcher, number 19.
Hannes Wagner will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14. Hannes Wagner.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0. The numbers 282 to start play, 3 homers and 14 driven in. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. Bill Mazeroski will be next. .3-0 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
It was obvious when the count went to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Bill Mazeroski, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. A step on the bag for 1. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Denny Nagel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 16, Denny Nagel.
Jimmy Rollins will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Chase Utley. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. The 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Into the box, Ryan Howard. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Mike Schmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. A hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Pat Burrell, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to Stargell for the double play, and the inning comes to a close. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Pat Neshek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 93, Pat Neshek.
Leading off the inning, Roberto Clemente. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Roberto Clemente.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Standing in now, Ralph Kiner, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Neshek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-0 home. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell. From the stretch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Schmidt is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Bobby Bonilla. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full. Phillies lead this one 5-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Johnny Callison.
Johnny Callison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
Hit to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 4.
Stepping into the box, Lenny Dykes. Here comes the first pitch.
1-1.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. To short. Reined in. On to first, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Darren Dalton.
Darren Dalton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Stargell is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains 5-2. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Tug McGraw is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 45, Tug McGraw. Now playing center field and batting 9.
So striding in, Andy Van Slyke. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
McGraw, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Now the 2-0. Line hard toward right center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Now in the box, Arky Vaughn. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Burrell is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tony Pena. First offering on its way.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
One 1-0 pitch on the way.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-1. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. He's got it on to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out. Brian Giles will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at third.
Brian Giles.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. The tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-1 pitch. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And it's fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
5-2 the final score tonight. Philadelphia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Cole Hamels wins his third of the season. Tug McGraw closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.